What's up, guys? Today we're doing these Ghana Cornrow braids. The difference between these and regular cornrows are that, well, they have added hair, number one, so they're extra long, but also it's the way that you add the hair. So it's slowly adding in synthetic hair from the root and down. So that's the technique that we're going to be doing today, and I love the way this came out. If you haven't watched my first video on how to cornrow, you're definitely going to want to look at that first. I'm going to link that in the description box. It's just going to give you a basic overview of how to actually cornrow, and then you can move on to this step to get this look. After you learn how to cornrow, this is so easy. I'd say if I wasn't filming, it would probably take me about 45 to an hour, maybe. So yeah, it's a really simple hairstyle to wear. It's not heavy, even though I have a lot of hair in here, it doesn't feel heavy. The hair that I use is really lightweight, so it's awesome. And it's just really cute. Hope that you guys enjoy the video. I hope that it's helpful. Oh, and thank you guys so much for all the positive feedback on the cornrow video. I'm so happy that you guys liked that video and that it was helpful for you. So again, if you haven't seen that video, check it out before this one, because everything is gonna make more sense in this video if you see that one first. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoy, and let's get on with the video. Okay, so for this one, I used the Shake and Go Jumbo Braid Premium Soft Hair. I wanted pretty dramatic, big braids, so I used 6 bags of hair. Now we're gonna prep the synthetic hair into sections before we start braiding to make it easier. And we'll be adding in tiny sections of hair that get bigger and bigger each time. That helps to give the braid a more natural look, as if it's actually growing out of the roots of your hair. So grab a tiny section of the hair and place that to the side. Then grab another section that's a little bit bigger and place that to the side. Another section that's a bit bigger than the last one, and so on and so forth. Just making sure each section is slightly bigger than the last. So when you have all your sections separated from smallest to largest, we can start prepping our real hair. You want to start with clean, detangled hair. Stretched, roller set, heatless blowout, regular blowout, it's completely up to you. Just make sure that it's completely detangled. And I'll put a link to my heatless blowout technique below if you guys want to check that out. Okay, so we're making 4 braids. We'll need 4 sections. You can part your hair however you like. I'm gonna keep it simple. 1 straight down the middle, and directly from that middle part, I'm making a 45-degree angled part and bringing it down the back. And you want to make these parts as clean as possible. Twisting both sections of hair and clipping them out of the way, I'm going to create the other 2 sections as well, making that 45-degree angle out from that middle part and then down the back. Twisting and clipping the hair out of the way. So now we have our 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so I already made the first braid. I'm going to show you the next 3. Release your section of hair. I'm gonna prep my edges and my ends with Jamaican black castor oil. This is great as a base under gel so that your hair doesn't dry out. It's also packed with nutrients to keep your hair healthy and strong while in the braids. So working that in, especially to where I plan on using the gel. I'm grabbing an edge control. I really wanted to avoid this, but I asked and you guys told me it's the best gel to use if you don't want your hair to revert. So here I am. I've used an edge controller for this before, but I just don't like how it's so hard. But that's all right, I have my castor oil underneath. So I'm gonna work it in gently, just on the front of my hair to keep things neat. Okay, so grab a small section of hair in the front. We're gonna split it into 3 sections and start braiding. Now you remember that cornrow method, right? Good. Now just cornrow that front section of hair, bringing those side sections underneath the middle. Adding in hair from the bottom as you go back. Now I do this for about 4 rotations, and then I start adding in the synthetic hair for length and volume. So pull the side section under the middle, grabbing hair from below. And before I braid that in, I'm gonna add in synthetic hair. Grab your first bundle of synthetic hair, which is the tiniest, holding it directly in the middle. Flip it to the back, and add it to the finger that's holding your middle section of hair. So now you have 1/2 of that fake hair in the middle section, and add the other half to that right section that's hanging in the front. Now just cornrow braid like normal. We're gonna do 1 full rotation, grab that left section and bring it underneath the middle. Now grab that right section and some hair from below. Now we're gonna add in another bundle of synthetic hair. So grab the next bundle, hold it by the middle. You're gonna flip it to the back, Give it to the finger holding the middle section of hair. So one half of it's in the middle section, the other half is in that right section in the front. And then just continue cornrow braiding like normal. One full rotation. Pull the left side under the middle, pull the right side under the middle, grabbing a bit more hair from below, and repeat. Grab that next synthetic bundle, holding it by the middle. You're gonna flip it to the back, give it to the finger holding that middle section. Now one half of it's in the middle section, the other half's in the right, and cornrow braid like normal. So easy, right? One full rotation, making sure to grab hair from below, and repeat. Now just continue the same pattern throughout the rest of the braid, adding in a synthetic bundle to each rotation. So here's a quick view of how I flip the hair to the back. It just helps me to place that synthetic hair in the right spot without getting it all jumbled up. Giving it to the finger holding the middle section, one half's in the middle, one half's in my right section. And you can see that at this point, the hair is not locked in yet, but that's okay. We lock it in when we braid it. So bring the left under the middle, right under the middle, and now it's locked in. So I just keep braiding down the length of the section, adding in synthetic hair as I go. When there's no more of your natural hair to add to the braid, just keep braiding those 3 sections down like normal. And you can flip it to the front to make it easier to braid if you want. I just blend in the ends of my natural hair by tucking it inside of the synthetic hair so it's not visible. And then keep braiding down. And I braid all the way down to the very end to lock the hair in place. And that's it. Now just move on to the next 2 braids, repeating the same exact process. This process is really easy. As long as you know how to cornrow braid your hair, you're gonna do fine. So again, if you need a cornrow braiding refresher, I'm gonna put the link to my video in the description box for you. And that's it! Your Ghana Cornrow braids are complete. Now, I wanted high drama, but obviously you can use less hair for a less dramatic look. But I gotta say, I love it. Simple, classic, a little bit edgy. I'm loving my Ghana Cornrows. Okay, so a few tips. You can clean up the braid a bit by clipping away any of those stray hairs that stick outside the braid. Just don't cut your natural hair. I only clip away at the very bottom where I know my natural hair doesn't reach. Also, the bottom tends to be the most messy. And if you like, you can give it a nice natural curl at the end by rolling the ends around a perm rod. When all 4 braids are rolled, just stick the synthetic hair with the roller into boiling hot water for a few seconds. Let it cool down for about 5 minutes, and then take the perm rods out for the cutest little curled ends. It just makes the style look a bit more natural by concealing any scraggliness. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it helped, and I'll see you in the next one. If you missed my last video, I gave you 15 unique hair hacks that are just, number one, extremely helpful and really easy to do, and they make such a huge difference. 15 quality hacks for natural hair. If you guys want to check out that video, you can click the link on top. And if you guys are into daily vlogs, you can click the link on the bottom to come hang out with me and the family. Alright guys, I'll see you there.